What's a really rising question, Keith? Uh, Not good. How about that? I know. So sorry if my audio sounds like this. Like basically you'd hear my fan a lot, so I've tried to add a lot of filters to like suppress it. But my voice sounds weird now. Already does. Oh weird. Weird thing. I didn't read your thing. Uh, what do you think you should pay for the first date? Uh, I think you should date. If someone eats like way more than the other, than that guy, for that person. Yeah. The hell? Sauce combination. I'm not good with sauces to be. Go with like really basic shit. Barbecue, honey mustard. Ooh, those are actually good sauces too. Damn. I know, but depends on what you're getting. Honestly, with whatever I get, usually it's not bad. Works like the flavor combination works. Oh, you picked the perfect topic to uh, for me to talk about AI art. Hmm. I don't know. Like I have a lot of thoughts about it. I'm just trying to like condense them in my mind. they don't have caramel onion butter. As for AI art, I think um, like it depends on what you use it for. Like I intern company that used it like just like this, or like it's okay if you like use it for like references or something, or I don't know, like just to get something in your like mind, like as an idea, like for what you need to create. Like if you have a like, really like rough idea on something, like okay, I want this and this, you can maybe use it to like as like a reference, like think what colors or like the composition. Uh, in general, I think there's not a problem with it. No, I'm not the most informed person on it as well, but as far as I know, it's still like stealing other people's artwork. That's obviously not good. And um, one thing, the thing with this, and people are still talking about is like stealing jobs and stuff. Those people don't get the purpose of AI and don't understand AI properly. They just think of sci-fi, like ideals about AI and how robots are, and they're gonna take over the world. They're not. We use them as tools, pretty much. They're not something to replace us, and they never will. Especially like design, you never can will. Um, you can never like replace a designer. Like the client does not know. First combination. Get what is the Chipotle issue? What if the AI is cited? I mean, still, I feel like using that as your final work is like a bit lazy, and also it's AI can't completely like still understand what exactly you want. It'll never like give you the perfect thing, right? Uh, or something else. I mean, right now, if you like ask it to like give you some art, it's obviously not perfect. Where like the character has like six fingers or like one finger is missing or like something is always wrong. If you like properly like look into it, it's not even like really good right now. It's good for stuff like like if it's integrated into software, like not AI art, just AI in general. Like I'm using Photoshop right now and even Illustrator. I think both of them have AI integrated in them. You must have seen them, right? Like the generate and then. Uh, See, I would call it lazy work if you just use that for as your like your final thing, right? Again, if you're using it like to create a reference, I think it's fine. So Chipotle, bro, ask them what sauce do you like. Just choose anything. I'm bad. I'm not the best to advise and so. So in that way, I think if you use AI art, fine, like for references, but again, using it for final work, number one, it's lazy. Number two, it's like it's not going to be like a good product by the end of the day. Or it's like you can't just rely on AI art, right? So AI art, so you can't just be relying on it. Like if you like use it and then maybe add stuff to it or do like corrections or something, I think that's fine. So the Photoshop thing has made me happy. It's not that good. Again, it's not replacing us anytime soon. Like anytime soon, thing. Like it'll never replace. Again, that's the whole point of it. One very easy example I can give to you is if like even if you're like a graphic designer, right? You like or like a company wants like a logo made. Yes, they can go on like an AI channel, or like there's also like those like really cheap sites that just like ask you for like your brand identity and like what elements and themes your brand represents your brand, and it'll create like this really bad like logo. Stuff like that exists, but then is that like the best thing you can get ever for your brand? Is that like the best branding? It's not going to be that, and half the time the client themselves don't know what they want. Like that's the whole point of coming to a designer. We don't like, we're not just like making them pay us just for making the thing. Like software to hai, like we know how to make the logo in the software, but it's also like everything that all the values you bring with yourself, all the hours that you study, all the knowledge that you have on what works and what doesn't work, what will work for that brand, stuff like that. So that AI can't like ever replace, and clients don't know that stuff. So uh, like again like that internship I did, literally designers ही बैठ के AI art use कर रहे थे, not like the client themselves, right? uh, so in that way like it's never like gonna replace us or anything, like you don't need to worry. But would you say since it makes the job easier, some clients will decide to just try their hand in it instead of actually does it? I mean, they can try it. That's what I said. Like they can try it, but again, the client them like you have to still put a prompt in, right? Like they can try whatever they want, but that's not going to give you the best thing ever. And if especially if they're doing it right now, they're not going to get like a really like marketable thing at all because AI makes so many mistakes for now. Again, that's not the conversation itself. It's not supposed to be. Yeah, like they themselves don't know, dude, like half the time what they want. And that's not like me saying उनको कुछ पता नहीं है. It's basically they'll have a lot of thoughts in mind and they themselves don't know why other brands, what makes their brand so recognizable, what makes what makes the brand identity so good. They themselves don't know that stuff. So in their head they'll think like, oh yeah, let's make this cool, futuristic looking logo, but is that going to work for their burger like fast food brand? No. So stuff like that. That for that reason, like them putting in like a prompt in right now in their head, like whatever they're thinking, it's not going to work like most of the times. If like I don't know, like they've had like a I don't know, like they dabbled in design, yeah, sure, they can come up with something. But I think at that point they would just rather make it themselves, uh, because you have to understand like stuff like especially like brand identity. You're putting that shit like everywhere, so you want it to look good and want it to look clean, which it depends on AI to be honest. And let's not talk about AI animations. That stuff's not going anywhere. For now. It has like it's, and that's honestly, I'm not saying like it's a bad thing. Like AI by itself developing is like pretty good. People who are scared of it, I think they just don't get its purpose. In terms of art, I guess yeah, sure, but all the points I made also still like stand for. Have you seen Karthik? Have you seen like the corridor digital stuff, like the anime that they're trying to make? Like yeah. Will not. Have you like? Do you know about Corridor Digital at all? Like they do like movie, I think like DJ and VFX breakdowns. Then those videos are like pretty good. But the anime that they're making, I just don't get why they're doing it. To be honest, dude, you should you should like look at it. It looks. I don't know how to describe it. It's like every frame is like a different like color palette, like a different like texture. Mostly textures, like it changes so much. And it's all done like through rotoscopy, I'm pretty sure. Like it is that only. So it ends up looking like I don't know. It just looks weird. Like if that was like the intention of it, like I guess that makes sense. Like there was that I forgot the name. There was like that Bango movie that come out, and that was like every like frame was like a painting, and that was like great. This looks like that only pretty much, but again it's AI, and I'm pretty sure that wasn't like intentional. Like they didn't want like a painting every frame, uh, like they didn't have that in their head. That's what they want. They didn't want that. Jesus. I'll be very honest. I have not looked into it at all. And that sounds like very ignorant of me, but I've just not gotten into it because, like personally, like I've been around people that just look at the really like political side of it. I mean, there is obviously a lot of that, but yeah, I don't want to get into it. Jesus, like I have no idea on the topic. I've like not looked into it at all because of all the shit going on. So I'm not the best person to ask. Do you like drawing your animations frame by frame, or do you like doing vector? Oh, that is. I mean, I've only like done vector animations a little bit compared to how much I've done frame by frame like till now. I mean, like I prefer frame by frame. I'll just say that like vector animations aren't like my favorite thing in the world. But like I actually had a lot of fun doing them on After Effects just because I like After Effects. Uh, I don't know. Like I mean, obviously, like frame by frame is my preferred thing, and I think you can just I don't know, dude. Like you can just I'm like more of like a like I prefer like like story related animations if that makes sense. So uh, I mean you can use motion graphics to tell a story as well, but I like the nice like old frame by frame by frame. I've just used that a like whole lot more, and that's what I got into first, I guess. So, yo Yash, what's up? I mean you do like the ones I've done, right? I basically had to like this kind of what you have to do. You create elements on Illustrator and then you like basically animate them. Like you can just like move those elements by themselves like on and like After Effects. So like if you want to do like a puppet animation or something, right? Like then it makes sense. Like yeah, sure, use After Effects. Uh, but yeah, with frame by frame, you have way more freedom to. You can exaggerate, you can move, and I mean, you can move your character in different angles and stuff. Like, that's the best thing. I'm working on a like, so I have a like comic book assignment. That's all I'm doing for streams, is doing assignments. So, like, comically basically cover bana raha hu. Like, this is like kind of how it's supposed to look like in the end. Uh, like that was just a sketch and like working on the line art right now. Yeah. Wait, Karthik, weren't you working on like a deer motion graphic or something? Like I remember you had sent that to us. Did that not work out? Thanks, sir. I will say the one that you sent. It's a bit tough to animate that, like at that angle. If you wanted motion, it would have been tough. I mean, I get it. There's a tough case. There's not a lot of motion. Like you know the complicated logo. Yeah, yeah. Not even the logo. Like I think you wanted like the what was it? This is a deer, right? Yeah. So you wanted that to move as well. Right? That would have been tough. The logo itself, like if you just text, that's fine. You can do like animations for that. Like that's what motion graphics like. You mostly work in that field only, like doing like logo animation. Still will come. Yeah, I'm still doing. Did you get your sauce? If you have like a profile of an elephant, right? I think it could have worked then because like you can move the trunk and shit. Like the trunk itself would be like a separate element from the body, and you can just animate that going up and down. Yeah, with the pub. Okay. If it was also like a side profile, you could have tried frame by frame, like because you don't have to animate much, right? It's just like a trunk. Yeah. Yeah, I mean you have to keep it consistent, I guess. That's uh, kind of depends when it goes up. Yeah, it does. So. I mean that's why I suggested like doing frame by frame, like stuff like that will be a little challenging for you right now if you try to do it through motion graphics. Uh, yeah, great, great joke. I can't see his profile. Oh, it's the Joker. Give me a sec. I'll try Joker in a minute. Alright, I'm right drawing. What's up, Lila? Uh, Damn, I've got a good audience age. Holy shit, I've gone from 7 to 91. Good audience, like target audience. Okay, wait, let me actually try drawing the Joker. What's up, Lila? Okay. Serious. It is, yeah. I actually wanted to try drawing. Also, one thing I will say about that drawing yesterday, if you check the word, right, because I'm not talking also, and that's just like a word from Twitch. It was really weird to like keep that in there, like in the stream, like suddenly I just started doing a god girl. Like, क्या चल रहा है? Like, because you can't see the suggestion on chat because that was on Twitch, and I'm not talking, so I'm not saying like, okay, I'm gonna try drawing this, so it just looked weird. Yeah, I just randomly started drawing. Not sleepy early. I'm not because I woke up late. I slept a lot, like in the morning. So. कल था, that's why I like ended the stream in an hour. I was like damn tired. Yeah, अंधेरी है मेरे. Alright, I'm gonna draw that much. It's not that good. I will say that. Is my voice not clear enough? Then let me know because I've put like suppression on my voice. So like fan का आवाज नहीं आ रहा because that shit was loud as hell. So let me know if like my voice is not audible at any point. Yeah, ये शास्त्र का प्रोफाइल पिक्चर करो. सोसाइटी है मेरे. ओके ओके. हाँ अमरनाथ का वाईफाई है. Okay, I'm gonna draw. Here you go. Boom. Let me have it. Got that. Yeah, I got it. अमरनाथ में वॉइस सा नहीं रखना थी. Economics is gonna be there. Okay, there we go. Joker. Writing cursive. Yeah, once. Cursive dude. Cursive नहीं आता है. Wait, let's. Getting that out. Then there you go. What is funk? I am going to play F1. Okay, bye dude. Take care. Anytime, Lucy. अरे one second, एक minute. Wait, I need to finish the damn comic. I'm just sitting and trying to do a goddamn like assignment. Like, can you draw my face? बाद में करता हूँ. Let me just finish this also. Thanks man. I tried. I tried. Funk is the cultural music of Ambernath. Nah, he's my friend. Oh, what? Rajveer or Minod, if you have topics you want me to talk about, you can ask them. Since Karthik started this train, abhi, like, I guess I'm abhi like question ही answer कर रहा हूँ. But I'm not so concerned about Ishastra. I don't know. बहुत हो रहा है अमरनाथ में. What about it? Oh, टाइटल कार्ड बोल रहा हूँ. I shall send the Joker picture to you later. वो screenshot मत ले ले. It's gonna be bad for. Bye Yash. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, oh yeah, should I? God, I should add something like that. Subscribe, geez, I messed it up. Subscribe and like. Did you finish something? Hari, like this is going to be controversial because I feel like it was okay. Like I definitely saw change. Like, uh, and my like I was like mostly like trying to like reduce my weight during that time. And it did. Uh, I just think like putting the title of like some stuff I feel like I mean so here's the thing, okay, like I didn't do the book thing and I'd mentioned that to like I don't know whoever knew I was doing this thing. I told them I'm not reading the damn book because that was something like I get it, right? It's for like self improvement, but mainly I was like, you know what? Instead of that, I'm gonna keep like a rest goal. Like I'm gonna sleep for this many hours, and I followed that. Like that whole time I got like good sleep, and now I'm getting like shit sleep. So I think that made a lot of difference. Uh, I think it's fine, but you don't need to like stick to it so much. Like you can kind of like follow that stuff in like regular life as well, right? So eat well, drink a lot of water. I think the water was like the biggest thing that like we faced like a challenge. Like uh, I remember we had to get like huge bottles, like college mode. And we were just like drinking that shit. Like, and if I would get like a normal bottle, I would be like refilling it like 3-4 times. Like I remember that like a lot. Stuff like that you can follow in like regular life. I think you don't need to like just like necessarily do like a 75 challenge. Like, you don't have to like put it under that label. The water one, that's why I mentioned it. I'm not getting like how much it was, like 4 liters or something. I think that was what it was. I'm not getting like that much water in me, but I do drink a lot of water nowadays, I guess. Sorry about the cough. Nah, bhai, they built different in Ambernath apparently. Oh, you did? Holy shit, okay. I don't know why I went like confidently. I was like, Yeah, he definitely didn't lose. Yeah. Then now the like तू कुछ वापस start करे क्या like that or anything and like anytime soon. They're not gone. They're just like uh the word. Uh like I forgot the word. Like you. Never. Honestly, but even I'm okay, not 4 a.m., but even I'm like sleeping pretty late nowadays. So how much work there is. Focus on time management actually. Like, किस हिसाब से like work and like what do you mean? Like, what exactly do you want to do? Like assignment and stuff, college ko. Like prior, like focusing like a particular time of the day to do that. Like, what do you mean? Feel like I'm working, but then at the end of the day, I realize I haven't done that much. Uh, I mean, like focus रखने के लिए ना like you can I guess like create like a list or like to-do list type thing, like how much work you have. Uh, you can kind of do that, I guess. उससे like पता था आसानी से. Yeah, so उससे like थोड़ा like पता like you can like keep track, right? Like that's the whole point of it. Instead of like so उसमें like you can like properly judge like you know कितना time like sorry not कितना time like कितना काम हो रहा है like how much time. So I think like making stuff like that will be like that's like a really easy thing to do. Just like make a jet or something like a to-do list. I kind of have to do that way. Like मेरा end sem का like थोड़ा बहुत काम है. Like I have an animation. I have like a whole video essay to do. What else is there? I have like this entire like background to make for drawing. Like it's like I have to make a whole like royal courtyard type thing from different angles. And like pura like rendered see like with proper lighting, colors, props, textures, stuff like that. Also going to make a one with thinking about my phone. What is the assignment? Because I'm interested in that. Like short film. But I never follow those. अबे keep them something like where you sit a lot like मैं मेरा like monitor के एकदम like side पे रखता हूँ like so हमेशा ऐसा दिखता है because then it like annoying like to look at so like you kind of want to like get it done with. What's the short film about and like what's the assignment exactly? No decay. Oh, okay, that's cool. Abhay, I'll tell you why I asked you that because we actually had to make like a what was it like 3 to 5 minute like I think short film for like post production in which we've learned stuff like photography, editing, stuff like that. So uh, we originally were gonna like पहले like vacation के पहले they were like वही करना है and like it was like not like individual, it was like a group of like 5-6 people. So uh, I mean like break चालू हुआ and then I don't know like today like literally today they gave us like another brief saying like listen you don't have to do that, you just have to take like this one TV show, you have to just make like a video essay और लाइक अ डॉक्यूमेंट्री फॉर लाइक दिस लाइक वन टीवी शो, बस उतना ही करना है, लाइक बस एडिटिंग का काम है, एंड मे बी सम वॉइस ओवर ऑल्सो इफ यू लाइक वांट अ वॉइस ओवर ओन ओपिनियन, बस उतना ही करना है. बट that made sense to us, and I'll like tell you why. Because the thing that we had, right, like the short film concept that we had in mind, uske liye it's like we needed like a good like, and it's like a enclosed public location like a bank or like a grocery store ऐसा था, like in terms of the story you're going with now, that type of location was like what was making sense. But it's like how do you get permission for stuff like that? Like you can obviously, but like इतना सा चाहिए रहेगा, and then gear चाहिए, you need like equipment, and you can make it with your phone, like they told us that. But I mean, like you want it to look good, and like mics, you need to get like good like something like that's decent. So because like this fist is like the foreground, I think I should draw it like a bit thick, because it's like right near your face, right? That's it. Also, like, let me know if like, because this like like the first time streaming on YouTube, just let me know if like the quality and like everything's working out, because I have no idea, man. I'm watching the whole thing like through OBS. The brush, the paint, what? The brush, the paintbrush looking thing is the mechanical looking. What? Wait, Karthik, are you talking about Krita, or are you talking about like Photoshop? Because I'm using Photoshop for this, because this is like with Krita, like I made the sketch on that, but like since this needs to get like printed out, I don't want to take a risk, so I'm like making it on like a proper A4 size like canvas and stuff with like good resolution. Now minus individual assignments, I'm kind of excited. I'm not going to put in dialogues and stuff. Yeah. The more minimal you can go on Ninad, like better रहेगा, because and like don't think of like too many locations and stuff. It depends, like it's like a 1 minute thing that I don't think you need too many locations or anything. So using Krita. Yeah, I mean for this again, I don't want to use Krita. I'm just being safe, because this needs to get like printed out in good quality. Normally in Krita, like if you're asking, like for line art, I use like this. It'll be like a line, fine liner that's like, or it kind of looks like a fountain pen type of thing. I don't know. It looks like a pen, but it's like yellow in color. Like that's what I use for like line art normally. I know the mechanical one you're talking about. Like you can use that, I guess, but the yellow one's like really nice. Figma's like for like making like a app or something, right? I've only kind of like I've seen like a Figma app like once. So like, is that what it's for? Why don't you like sports? I tried getting into it. नहीं हो रहा मुझसे. I don't I don't like sport. Like in terms of like playing with friends and shit. Like sure, like मैं ऐसा like खेल लूँगा. But I'm not like into it. Especially like watching. I think the watching like I don't get watching sports. Like it's something that like I don't. First, I'm not that interested in it, so it doesn't excite me particularly. Uh, I'm sometimes like amazed the way you guys like know everything about football, like shit, like that's like kind of amazing to see. Like Karthik and Dhruv was also there. Like I've seen you both talk about football and like why the amount of shit you all know and something. Like oh god, this player number 91, he broke his like wrist in like ninth grade. Like you guys know like everything, so that shit's crazy. So yeah, I can never see myself being on that level. Yeah, fitness for lifestyle. Yeah. Is that like recommended by the faculty or like does the faculty like basically like Figma के अलावा like what else can they use? Because I remember like we talked to a faculty and like they didn't like Figma at all. And you guys know which faculty. I mean, I won't be interested like by the football match itself, right? Like it's more like just hanging out with you guys. I'm not. I won't be like too into it, or like if someone scores a goal and like holy shit, like that's like okay, like that's cool, but like you guys like get up screaming and shit. Like cricket के लिए भी लोग करते हैं, I guess. So, but like वो मुझसे कभी हुआ नहीं. Alright, man. Take care. Bye. Thanks for tuning in. It's because I've known the place since I was 6 years old. I mean, yeah, see, I don't know them. I have no idea. Yeah. Do you like cricket actually? Alright, chal bye man. I'm pretty sure you like cricket more because I've just seen you. I mean, you never played football until like a few months ago. Though. Are you asking what other software can be used because Adobe XD is used? What's that? I've not heard that at all. Wait, let me actually like just look that up for a second because I've not heard about that at all. Sorry. I heard Adobe is gonna trend by Figma's here. Damn. Is there like anything else that Adobe's like ever like bought, like acquired and like turned into their own software? What's like the full form for XD? It's just called XD. Oh wait, yeah, I've seen this thing. I just didn't know it's called XD. Okay. Yeah, I've seen this. Damn. Yeah, I guess you could use that. Oh yeah, wait. Karthik, you're gonna like this. You've seen it, but yeah. I have to take a break because they have to go to the bathroom. So, brand new screen. 1 second. I should add like a flush sound effect, like at the end of the thing, at the end of that transition. I think that's really like gonna. That's also gonna lose me all my like all my viewers. By the way, Karthik, if you're like still there, one thing that we could do is like if the timing fits with you and shit. But I talked about it like with home. We could do like we can have like a call on Discord or like talk while the stream is going on. But I think OBS can cut Discord as well. That's also an option. We can like talk through there. I mean, again, it's the timings have to work out, but if you're free anytime, let me know. Maybe, dude. Who knows? Who knows where he went? Why do you ask that? This is a weird thing to ask. Unless like he has some history there, and I'm like a complete dumbass, which I most probably am. Oh, that thing. So she's basically asking like if he died or he didn't. Uh, I would say he died. Yeah, sure, man. No problem. All the best for the meeting. Is this like another interview thing? Yo, what's up? अगेन वापस एक प्रिंट करना है ना, सो जस्ट टू बी सेफ. I think this like fish should be like a bit more thicker because again it's in the foreground, so the lines will be like a bit more thicker. Okay, I think I'll probably end it there. Um, I still have the like this person left to like for their line art still left, and like all this other stuff in the background as well as the colors. So I think I'll start on that tomorrow only. Thanks for everyone who tuned in and is like who watch like if you're watching the board also like thanks. Yeah.